so I just want to do a quick rundown of this water fountain for dogs. I don't know if you can hear mine in the background. He likes to bark a lot. It comes with a 5-volt charger. I'm sure everybody has one of those on hand. So it works off 5-volt charger. It has this little dog bone that's gonna fill up and squirt the water out. And then this is for the filters inside. It also comes with, which was pretty nice, it comes with this scrubbing brush little set. And other dog bowls that I have, they do not come with stuff like that. They usually come with like one little thin scrubber and that's it. So that's pretty premium. Comes with the 3 filters for that tray I showed you. The lid itself. And then this pump is actually pretty cool too. So it sucks from the bottom. It has suction cups. There's actually a place here for it so that you can just set it. You don't have to like guess or anything, because on the lid you'll notice that there's a tube that actually fixes to it, so it just fixes straight to it with no problem. Other ones you have to twist the tubing on, so that's like another huge bonus. So the quality of life there is just like an extra added step. It also has this spliced area, so outside of the bowl it has this let me see if I can focus. It has this threaded like woven cable to add extra protection. But then as you get to where it's gonna be on the back of the bowl right here, it goes into a rubber coated wire for the pump, which is like super nice. Not to mention the little plug on the back of it is a dog bone. So like there's actually like a little dog bone that closes it off and makes it so that there's no like water that splashes out. That's like kind of a nice little touch. Just like details like that, you know you have like a nice product on your hands. This is the filter, and it also has a dog bone on the front, so it's just super nice. You have this filter that it feeds through the bottom. You just go ahead and pop it out like that whenever you need to clean it or rinse it out. Then you can get in there with one of these smaller brushes and go ahead and scrub it out whenever it gets dirty. Overall, the quality of everything, I'm very pleased with it. So, and just the attention to detail, like making the waterfall a dog bone, putting a dog bone on this, and then like adding a dog bone to this. I'm not typically one of those guys that needs like those little fancy touches. I just really need it to work the way I want it to. But you can't help but notice when it's there, right? So overall, I'm gonna give this 5 stars. We're gonna go ahead and do a function test, and yeah, no complaints so far. Alright, so I always like to test the electronic components of something before I put it together, just in case it doesn't work or something like that. I noticed that when I plugged in the pump here, it started going right away. So that is something I dislike right away. Just the moment I plugged it in, I was like, what's going on here? There is a little bit of water in there still, so it's going to make a bit of a mess, but I'm going to plug it in to show that it runs even when there's no water. I don't really like that. I think it should just stop running and like have an indicator like other bowls that I have. Usually there's like an indicator light that will light up red or something like that, indicating that you need to add more water. So that's something I do dislike, that it keeps running. But let's go ahead and demonstrate the use of the pump here. And then it also doesn't really pump water until it's suctioned to the bottom, so it needs to be like pushed against the bottom. But yeah, let's go ahead and plug it in. Alright, so you can hear it running. You can see it spitting water up here. And then you do have to So it does have to be all the way to the bottom before it will start pumping. If it's like lifted off the ground or anything like that, it's just not gonna work at all. But yeah, seems to work fine. No complaints. Alright, so in the instruction manual, it goes over some of the features. One of those features listed here at the bottom is flow options, number 5. It says, without an independent nozzle, it operates with a single flow method. After installing the nozzle, it offers...
We just received this dog fountain and we absolutely love it. We got it basically so that my 2 dogs and my cat can drink out of it. I left the top off right here so that my cat can drink from there because that's his favorite spot. So that's the only thing that we don't have in there. The filter right here is absolutely huge. I've never seen such a large filter for a dog fountain. It's amazing. It really does filter out a lot of hair and just grossy stuff, and I noticed that my cat really loves drinking out of this fountain the most. So if you have a cat or if you have one that likes to drink out of this one, I suggest maybe you try it with the top part off, the top bone part, so that they can get, you know, a little bit of a drink before it hits the basin. But seriously,
Drink